Today on Combustion Chamber, we have a very rare treat for you. This beautiful American Motors 1973 Javelin. Let's get after it. Welcome back to Combustion Chamber. On today's episode, we have a rare American icon of a car, this 1973 Javelin from American Motors, also known as AMC. This one, however, is badged with AMX, which stood for American Motors Experimental. Let's talk to the owner, Bob, for more about his car. Bob, thank you very much for being on the show today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Casey. Appreciate it.
What drew you to this Javelin?
Well, when I was younger, I always liked the Javelin, and it was one of those cars that you didn't see all the time. And I came across this car at the Turkey Run a few years ago, and it was silver, it needed work, and it was just like, you know what, I like that car, and I remember it, and you know what, I want that one.
Javelins are something you don't see every day. How rare is this car?
Well, believe it or not, this car is actually quite rare now. The only ones I have seen like mine are when I go to my AMC clubs. Besides that, I have not seen one like mine on the road. I did some research online, and one time I came across a thing saying that there is about 550 of these registered in America today. The old engine was a 304, and when I got it, it didn't have any compression at all. The bearings were shot in the motor, and the motor was junk. So I couldn't get it rebuilt or anything, so I was looking for engines and doing a bunch of research online, and I came across a place out in Washington State called S&J Engines, and I contacted them, and they offered me a 360 engine with a camshaft in it. They came with a 100,000-mile warranty on the thing at a good price, and I was like, you know what, I'll buy that one instead of rebuilding this engine.
Well, why don't you say we get this thing on the road?
Sounds good, let's go.
So when you bring this car to a show, what kind of reactions do you get?
Well, I get a lot of positive reactions, like, I've never seen one of these cars before, what is this? And then I get all kinds of people that are interested in it and have stories that they tell me about when they were younger, you know, their dad worked with AMC, or, you know, their brother had one of these cars. It's one of those cars that brings back memories to people, and they haven't seen it in years.
American Motors made fast cars, but they never got as big as the big three.
No, and you know, they had a reputation of making inexpensive cars, and the body styles weren't the most attractive cars in the world.
Your car looks the most like an American muscle car, but when I see some of their other designs, I kind of look at them as like they seem European influenced.
Well, yeah, you know, the person that actually designed this car, it was a French design. This Javelin right here is.
Driving this 1973 Javelin today was outstanding. This car definitely earns its place in the history of American muscle. Its interior is very much like a cockpit, but is very functional and has plenty of space. I really got a kick out of driving it. I want to thank Bob and his wife for bringing it out today for all of us to enjoy. What did you think of this Javelin? Are you an AMC or AMX owner? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and for more Combustion Chamber, hit that subscribe button. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Combustion Chamber. We want to keep the show independent and about you, so if you'd like, check us out on Patreon. And for exclusive content and behind the scenes content, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The links for all of that are below.